you guys? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Olivia. I am currently 27, well, I'm a couple days shy of 27 weeks pregnant with our first baby. We do not know the gender of the baby. We are waiting until birth to be surprised. I am due the beginning of April, but the bump is definitely bumping these days, and I absolutely love it. I'm just counting down the weeks until we get to meet this little baby. I cannot wait. You guys know, if you've been following me for a while, I absolutely love Christmas time. It is my favorite time of the year. I love decorating for Christmas, but there is just something so satisfying about once Christmas is over, taking down that decor and just living in a very clutter-free space for a week or two. At least that's how we like to do it. I like to pull everything down, put all of the Christmas stuff away. I did pull all of our Christmas stuff down the week of, so Christmas was on a Tuesday. I think I did Wednesday or Thursday, just to allow myself like a week or two to just really sit in a clutter-free home, get ideas. I have design books, like home design books that I've been looking at and just dreaming up different styling ideas and ways to decorate our home for the winter season. I have also started pulling out a lot of decor from our bins downstairs in the basement, a lot of neutral decor, just everyday decor that you can use throughout the entire year, just very basic and neutral, lots of candles, cozy blankets and throws, because we do live in Minnesota, so it is very cold here in the winter months. It is snowy, so we definitely want to keep those cozy vibes in this space for at least a couple of months until we're ready for spring. But I have started setting a lot of that out. I also did some shopping with my mom last weekend, and I can't wait to share those finds with you. We went to Target, Home Goods, and Hobby Lobby. If you guys missed my last video, I did share a really good Hobby Lobby, Home Goods, and Target clearance and sale video, and then I also shared how I styled those pieces in our home. So if you guys haven't checked that video, if you have not checked out that video yet, I will have that one linked down below. I highly recommend it. It was a really fun one to film. But I have kind of set everything out on our kitchen island. I'm gonna go through everything that I have, what I kind of plan to decorate, the style that I'm going for, and then we will start decorating our living room. So I encourage you guys to grab your favorite drink, get cozy on the couch, whether that's coffee, tea, water. I myself mixed up my greens for the day, and then we can get decorating. But I do want to quickly share these greens. This isn't sponsored, but I like to share this periodically because it has helped my gut health tremendously over the last year. I don't typically set New Year's resolutions. I'm more of a goal-oriented person, I guess you could say. I like long-term goals and short-term goals, and one of the goals I had for 2023 was to kind of figure out my gut health. I struggled for so long with bloating. My stomach always hurt. I love high-waisted pants, and I wasn't able to wear them all day long. So I always had to plan out, what was I doing for the day? Am I able to wear this outfit if we were doing something like going out to dinner? You know, those kinds of things. And I hated having to plan around that. So I looked into greens and reds and gut health and what I can take and what I can do to help improve that. And one of the things was implementing greens and reds. So I started taking just the greens and then quickly incorporated reds into it as well. But I take the First Form brand, and I've been doing it every single day since last January, and I've noticed a huge difference. I didn't bloat. I know right now I am pregnant, but as soon as I started incorporating this into my diet every single day, I didn't struggle with bloating anymore, and I could wear high-waisted jeans, no problem. I didn't have to question it. I didn't have to plan around it. So I loved that. You can also take greens if you are someone who doesn't get enough fruits and vegetables in your diet through Whole Foods every single day. I certainly do not. So it's just a great way to get those nutrients without worrying if you're getting enough throughout the days or the weeks. So again, I take the First Form brand. I'm gonna link these down below. I highly encourage you guys to check them out. I do know there are so many different brands that sell greens, so I highly recommend you do your research. Again, we take the First Form brand, my husband and I. What I love about them is if you try them and you don't like them or it's just not working for you, they offer you 110% money back guarantee. Not 100%, 110% back. That just shows how much they stand behind their products. So I'm gonna go ahead and link the greens down below. If you're trying to decide between reds or greens, highly recommend starting with the greens, but if it's in your budget to afford both, highly recommend taking both together. So I'm gonna link these down below. It's the perfect time to start taking them. It's January, it's a new year, a new time to set goals. So if you are also struggling with gut health and bloating, or you're just someone who knows you're not getting in those reds and greens, highly recommend checking them out. So I'm gonna go ahead and sip on this, share some of my decor with you guys, and then we're gonna start decorating. So here's kind of everything that I pulled out to style our living room for the winter season. If I don't end up using everything, which I don't think I'm going to, I'm gonna use some in our kitchen. I still have to decorate our bathroom, and you guys know a bedroom makeover is coming up in the next few weeks, which I'm really excited about. One of the things that I love to do every year after the holidays is refresh our linens. I think it just needs to be done after the holiday season. So I like to wash all of our throw blankets again. I like to take off all the pillow covers, wash those, our couch cushions, just really freshen things up. And one of the couch cushions that I have, or pillow covers that I have, I ordered these a few years ago. These are from Amazon. I'm gonna link them down below. I have these in white. I have them in a burnt orange or a very rusty color for the fall season. And I have 3 of these. What is my other color? I can't remember. Anyways, I have 3 sets of these, and these are the white ones. I feel like these are perfect for any time of year, obviously. You can even use these in Christmas time, but since it is winter, keeping things very basic, I just love the little fringe detailing on them, and they're also a little bit textured. Try to hold that up so you guys can see. They're so soft, and they've held up great. So I did wash these with our blankets and everything. I did also pick up some new pillow covers this year. One of them, looks like I forgot to pull it out, is this really pretty striped, I don't know if I would call this farmhouse vibe. I'm not sure, but I just saw this online and absolutely fell in love with it. So it is fringed like these other ones, so I think that they pair really well. I did go with the beige option just because I wanted to be able to use these anytime throughout the year. These are something that are gonna be transitioned from winter into spring, into summer, even into fall. Because I picked beige, I think a really pretty rust pillow cover would look really nice next to this. So that's kind of the reason why I like to buy a lot of neutral pieces, is just so that they're functional, I can use them throughout the year. I don't have a ton of money to just go out and buy all new pillow covers for every single season and switch them out. So I really try to stick to basics just so that I can incorporate them throughout the different seasons. But again, this one has fringe, which I absolutely love. And here's what it looks like in the pillow. So this is the inserts are 24 by 24. I'll have to double check, but I think the covers are 20 by 20. I'll double check and I can put them down in the description box, but you can have them either way if you want vertical or horizontal. I love these pillows because they do a nice chop, but I haven't decided if I'm gonna put these on our bed or if I'm gonna use them out in the living room. But either way, they're transitional, so I can use them in either room. I could also even use this in a little basket with a cozy blanket. There are so many options for them. One other pillow cover that I purchased this year, I don't know if it's pregnancy brain or what, I thought I purchased 2 and I only purchased 1. So I did go back on Amazon and order that second one, and it should be here this week. But this one is that very popular, I'm probably gonna pronounce it wrong, but based on all of the research I've done, I think it's pronounced boucle fabric. It's a very cozy, let's see if it'll focus. It's a very cozy texture, and I think this is perfect for the winter season because I'm wanting to add in a lot of those cozy vibes into our home because it is so cold outside, it is snowy, and this just gives off the perfect winter pillow cover vibe. So love these. This is a smaller version. This is a 20 by 20 insert, and this one is a 24 by 24. So I think they're gonna pair really nicely, and I'm really excited to start styling those. One other piece that I pulled out was this throw blanket. I love using this throughout our home. I've had this for several years. I've used it on our bed. I've used it in a basket. I think today I'm gonna use it on our couch, but this is another one of those just really cozy feeling blankets. You can just snuggle up with it. I also love that it has fringe. This is one that I purchased, again, several years ago at HomeGoods or TJ Maxx, one of those types of stores. But I know they still have very similar options. So I'm not gonna be able to link this one down below, but I'll link a similar option if I can find one online. So before we get into styling, which is coming up really quickly here, I'm not gonna go through every single item right now. I'll kind of talk over things as we use them in styling. But I like to decorate with a lot of old and new. I like the old vintage antique one-of-a-kind pieces, but I also love some of the new stuff that comes out, like in the Magnolia Hearth and Hand section. Their spring line this year, you guys, is top tier. There are so many things that I want to pick up, but again, I like finding those one-of-a-kind pieces. This is a bowl I found at a thrift store last year for only $2.99. It is a very basic bowl. It's very distressed, and these are the types of pieces I love. So I know it can sometimes be hard to find those antique, vintage, one-of-a-kind pieces that also incorporate really nicely into your home. But Hobby Lobby, and there's, you know, Home Goods and TJ Maxx, stores like that, they do sell things that I feel like are very vintage looking, but they're new. This is one of the options. This is a chamber stick, I believe it's called. It's very rustic. It looks like it's antique, one of a kind, but it's not. It was like $7, and Hobby Lobby runs like 40 or 50% off every other week. So something like this is perfect for our home. It gives that, you know, lived in, aged, vintage look, but still being new. So I will try to link this down below as well. And as we start styling our home, I'll try to talk through everything that I'm using, where I purchased it from. So if you guys want to snag anything, it'll be linked down below in the description box. Before I start decorating, I always like to give every space a really quick wipe down just to make sure everything's fresh and clean. I'm going to be wiping off our coffee table, the little wood tray. We're also going to wipe off the TV stand. I try to do this periodically throughout the month. It clearly has been a little while since I got to it because it was so dusty, you guys. But once I get that done, I'm going to vacuum a little bit, fluff the couch cushions, and then we can go ahead and get started on decorating. One of the things that I want to mention when decorating for winter is I love not only to add in those cozy touches through throw blankets and cozy pillows and candles, but I also love to add in greenery, whether that's real plants or faux plants. I'm not sure what your vibes are. I like to do a little mix of both, but I have a nice little stockpile of different stems and picks and greeneries. And I also did pick up a few more new ones this year, which I'm really excited about. And I'll try to link them all down below in the description box. But adding plants into your home, especially during those winter months, make it seem like spring is not too far away. So just a little tip if you guys are struggling with decorating your own homes. And while we're on the topic, I would love to know if you guys decorate your homes after Christmas or if you like to leave things pretty bare and minimal. I don't go overboard by any means when I'm decorating. You guys will see that, but I still like to add in those little touches to make this space feel really homey and lived in, and honestly just make it feel like a home. But I would love to know what you guys do. Let me know down below in the comments. It is time to start decorating. I did decide to use those striped pillow covers out in our living room. I may end up deciding to rotate them down the line, but on the right side, I just added the striped pillow with one of the canvas pillow covers that I had while I wait for that second boucle pillow cover to arrive in the mail. And then I finished it off with a really cozy throw blanket at the end of our couch. So I'm not quite done with our living room area yet. I still have to decorate our coffee table as well as our TV stand, but I'm just really itching to get this new dresser decorated and styled, and then I'll see what I have left over. But you guys, this is something so special. This is actually from my mom's house. So I'm not sure if you guys know, but my dad did pass away when I was 16, and before he passed away, my mom and him would go to estate sales and garage sales. It was way before Facebook Marketplace, but he would buy antique dressers and refinish them, and this is just one of them that my mom had at her house that she wasn't really using, and she so kindly let me have it. So I did place this in our living room, I guess you would say. Our back entrance is over here. We don't have a kitchen table yet because we are still renovating. Once all of this really big furniture moves downstairs in the basement, when we get that finished, I'm going to be getting smaller pieces for up here, and then we should have room for a kitchen table. But until that comes, we have this big open wall right here, and it just needed something. So I love this piece. I cannot wait to start styling it. Styling this dresser was so much fun. I love the character that it brings into our home. I decided to pull the lamp from our bedroom. I believe this is a secretary lamp. I absolutely love it. I love the goldish brass color. I will link this down below because I can style it so many different ways in our living room, in our bedroom, so many options. And then in the middle, I just added a few books. I love to read, especially those Magnolia books. That home one is awesome. It has so many great home decorating ideas or styling ideas. And I topped it with a planter, which is from Walmart, and some faux greenery stems. And of course, we can't forget to add a candle. So I did put a candle on a little gold tray, which is from the fall line at Magnolia, or is it Threshold? I can't remember. I got it last fall. And if I can find it online, I'll link it down below. But I just topped it with a candle, which smells so heavenly. It is the vanilla latte scent. I did get it on clearance after Christmas, and I think it is perfect. I have been scouring Facebook Marketplace to try to find a real wood coffee table that I could redo. I want a square or rectangle coffee table, so I'm just trying to keep my eyes out. But to style this, I got a new ceramic vase in. I used this in my kitchen actually for the last week to store all of my wooden utensils, and I thought that was so cute. But I decided to move it to our living room. I put a stack of books with another chamber stick that is vintage, and then I put this little pot with a smaller candle inside of it. I just thought that the candle I had was way too small, so I did add that little vase. And I'm also right now trying to pick out which floral stems. I loved the tulips, but I think it's just a little too early to add in tulips. I feel like those are much more spring florals. So right now I'm just adding in different baby's breath, just trying some different options. You guys will have to let me know what you think down below in the comment section, but I think I ended up on a pretty good winner. You'll just have to wait and see. To finish up styling our living room for the winter season, I'm just adding this boxwood wreath. I think it adds a nice pop of green and color to this space. And then I'm just adding in a few of my favorite pieces into our TV stand. Of course, we're still using our TV stand as storage, so it doesn't look the most appealing, but I still wanted to display some of my favorite pieces. That is going to wrap up today's cozy, neutral winter home decorating video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing how I styled all of these pieces throughout our home for this winter season. If you guys saw something that you liked and you want to snag for yourself, I'm going to link as much as possible down below in the description box, as well as a few alternatives for pieces that are a few years old. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Like I mentioned earlier, I have a really fun bedroom makeover video that I've been working on, as well as some more winter styling throughout the rest of our home. We have to decorate our kitchen, our bathroom, of course, the master bedroom, and we're gonna start working on baby nursery so soon. So if you guys are all interested in that and you're not yet subscribed, definitely do so. I would love to have you. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you guys back here very soon. Bye, you guys.